Welcome to the 5K5. I am Mark, and I am joined by Danny.
What's
you
up?
You guys have seen him before.
A few times,
but he's back again. We're talking about some fun stuff today. So let's get into it. So we got some quick wins before the year end. 3 easy optimizations to boost SEO.
Yep.
And to lower your CPA before December.
Yeah.
So let's just talk about it.
That's great. Yeah.
Go right into it.
Well, I would say, the one I'm going to mention in particular can help boost like your SEO efforts, search engine optimization. That's going to be at the very end. That's going to kind of tie everything together, and it's shocker. It's the profit paths methodology, which is what we're always going back to. The first two,
because it's the best methodology.
It's what we do, and it's what has grown a business from 0 to 30 million a year, and they're dominating position 1 in the SERPs, the search engine results page on Google, for like a ton of organic listings above Amazon. Like, listen to the client testimonials on the site, and all those clients are still with us. That's the best thing.
Yeah.
So like, and that's the profit path methodology. That's what's huge. So we'll get into that, but also some more technical things which are cool for your team. If you're a C-suite exec listening to this, you might not be pushing the buttons and pulling the levers yourself here, but things your team can do that have a legitimate impact that seem small but are super helpful to drop CPA, boost conversion. So like, one of those is heat mapping. So we use something called Microsoft Clarity. There's a couple different platforms out there, but Microsoft Clarity, the reason I want to mention it is it's literally free. And if you're somewhat savvy, or you know someone who's somewhat tech savvy, you can set it up. I set up Clarity on a site recently in like 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, dude, I did for the first time. I set it up.
Click the buttons, you integrate. As long as you're like logged into the right Google account,
Yeah.
like your Google Analytics and Google Ads is under it, you can set it up. Now the reason that's great, so like, what is heat mapping? Microsoft Clarity is installed on your landing page or your website. And when you're specifically sending paid ads to a page, if you don't have something like that on there, you're kind of blind as to the user experience on the page. So you can guess and kind of like, well, I hope that this is, optimized CRO, conversion rate optimized, that people will actually convert when they get there. But I don't exactly know what their experience is like. Microsoft Clarity, you'll be able to see screen recordings of the users who go to that site, the buttons they click, where they drop off, where people are clicking a lot and they think something's a button, but it's not, and it maybe should be a button.
Yeah.
Where are they getting lost on the page? And it's beautiful because you can take that data and adjust your page accordingly. So it's like, okay, they drop off here. Well, this messaging is not getting them. Let's reword this messaging. They like this CTA. This is great. Maybe we can include this more on the page here. Like, where is the drop off? Where do we need to get them and engage them more? Because they're only spending, 15 seconds at this, part of the page, and then they click off. So, okay, we're losing them there somewhere. And also what you can do is, kind of fun little tip, try to take the data that Microsoft Clarity has and upload it to ChatGPT, for instance. Talk with it. Hey, this is what the user experience is doing. Can you help me understand how we could update this landing page based on our goals? And then tell them your goals.
Yeah.
So it's clarity.microsoft.com. We'll have the link in the blog post for this. But go there, set it up. Literally takes minutes, and it will give you actual data, recordings, and screenshots of like what people are doing on the page you're sending paid traffic to. And then you can, that massively boosts conversions when you can see where people are getting lost, so you can fix the page.
Yeah, I mean, that's so powerful, dude. I mean, think of it back in the olden days. Meanwhile, it's not that long ago, but still, back in the olden days when none of this, was a thing, you kind of just had to guess. You know what I mean? This just eliminates all guessing, and you can go straight to what works.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. It's one other thing, and that's the biggest thing that a lot of agencies don't do as well is, you'll focus on messaging on the ads, you'll focus on creatives, dude, but custom landing pages, which we do, like when we launch with a 5K ads client, we build custom landing pages. They look excellent. A lot of people send traffic to a homepage, so if you're doing that, don't do that. That could be like 1A of like what to do there. But so there's not a lot of thought given to the landing pages people send traffic to a lot as is. And then, even if they are doing something custom, sometimes they don't have heat mapping or tracking like that. So it's huge.
Yeah, for sure. That's so cool, dude. So you were saying that you have a couple more.
Yes.
So just dive into it.
All right. So the other one here, now we're pulling up Lost at 30,000 Feet. I mean, shout out to Dave Conklin, our founder here. This is a fantastic book. Also, we'll link this in the blog post too. Check it out. But I wanted to call this out quickly because this he actually has this in his book, which is excellent, on page specifically starting like 62 is the chapter, using PPC to know your numbers before you do SEO. But 64 and 65, there's like, it breaks it down so nicely. There's screenshots. It's written down. It's like, it's great for CEOs. They benefited from it a ton. I've benefited from it a ton. But what it's talking about there is going to SEMrush. So SEMrush.com. If you don't have a paid account, you can do a free account. There's other platforms like this too. So when I'm going to talk about the principles, we'll transfer to those other platforms. But you can go to SEMrush, and if you go to you'll see there's a left side there's a bar. You can click, and if you click ads, click that. There's ads research. The little thing will come up. Looks like Google. You can type in keywords. You can type in stuff. Why is that important? Well, you can look at what your competitors are doing, what type of ads they're running, the ad copy, where they're sending their ads to, the keywords that they're bidding on. You can see that within SEMrush.
Yeah.
So when you have no idea what to do, or your ads aren't performing well, but you're like, dang it, these people are in like, positions 1 to 2 and of these sponsored listings, and they've been doing it for a while. And that's the other thing. SEMrush will tell you how long they've been running ads for.
So important.
You're like, and maybe well, these companies are doing well. Like, what's wrong with our messaging? You can look at what the keywords are targeting. If you have no idea what to do with keyword targeting, you can get ideas from their messaging. It's not stealing. It's looking at like, okay, you have to make it unique for your business. But you're like,
course.
What's working? What type of messaging resonates? Like, do that kind of R&D, right? And then you can look at like what they're doing with their landing page. Okay, how can I think about like helping my team create better landing pages? You can do all of that in SEMrush. Dave lays it out in his book. We will have a blog post coming on our site too, which we'll lay it out too. But if you go to SEMrush.com, you'll see an ad section. Just click on it. There's a tutorial like SEMrush will give you too if you need some help. But literally, you can just type in, like, if you know your competitor's name, type it in. You can also search for like keyword or something. So if you kind of know what you're targeting already, hey, we do, insert XYZ product or service. Type that in and you'll see your competitors' ads, which is great. And there's other platforms like Spotify and that sort of thing, but SEMrush is great.
Like let's go back quick to I think a part that we kind of skimmed over. We said it, but we kind of skimmed over it. That's super important is how long the ad has been up.
Yes.
Or the landing page or whatever, how long it's been up. Because so many people, they'll they'll use as reference a landing page, not checking, how long it's been up. Meanwhile, it's still not working. And then they're like wondering, why is it not working?
So you'll be able to filter in SEMrush by like, 6 months, a year, 2 years. So look at that historical data.
Yeah.
Look at a year. What have they been running for a long time? Because as Dave, our CEO, founder, said before, which I think is great, he's like, if you see a billboard that's been up for a long time, either they signed a really bad deal or it works.
Yeah.
So if someone's been running ads for a long time, either they just are cool wasting a ton of dollars, which is probably not the case. It's probably that it's been working. And just to break it down more, like when you're in SEMrush, it's SEMrush.com. And this is going to be annoying, but I'm going to do it. /analytics/AdWords/positions. If you really just want to get there right away. But on the left-hand side, there's toolkits. You click advertising. Advertising research, you can type in the URL, the website of a competitor if you want to see what their ads are doing. Or you can search by keyword, and that's under ads history.
Yeah.
Super simple.
Dude, that's incredible.
Yeah.
There's so many resources out there, and people just don't know about them,
Keep it simple. The most effective things are strategic, but they're simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Final one.
Yes.
Profit path. I have it here. I think I pulled this up on another video.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to keep coming back to this thing. It's in loss of 30,000 feet. It's what we've built this company off of. We've mentioned a business that didn't have a website to currently with us. They're doing $30 million a year. That's a real thing.
Yeah.
They sell more of their products than like Amazon or Walmart does. So it's huge. I mean, so when we're talking about boosting conversions and dropping CPA, this one's not like a technical one. It's the vision, it's the methodology, it's the philosophy, but it's just as important in what everything else is like hinged on. So what's the profit path? We identify your impact offering. Do you know who that is? Do you know what that is? Your impact offering is your product or service that puts the highest, number of dollars, the highest revenue in your bank account. What's that thing you want to move that has the highest profit margin that you want to sell more of, that product or that service? Identify that one thing. It doesn't mean your company like stops offering everything else. It means your digital advertising, your digital marketing, your SEO efforts, your paid ads go all in on that profit path, that impact offering till you've dominated the market. It's not spray and play. It's like being super laser focused. Then your impact prospect is who is that perfect buyer? So like a general example is like maybe your impact offering is diamond rings, right? Well, your impact prospect, and we could scale this down a little bit more, but that would be people who are in market for diamond rings. It's not people who are in market for any type of jewelry. They are interested in gold chains. Maybe they'll want a ring. No, they're really in the market for like an engagement ring or something like that, right? Then the prospect magnet is what's the thing that magnetizes your impact prospect to your impact offering. What kind of deals can you offer them? In the e-com world, it could be discounts, but there's also like buying guides. There's blog posts that are really informative. There's, white papers, case studies that are gated just behind an email address, but now you get a cold lead and you can follow up with them. There's tons of examples, right? In Lost at 30,000 Feet, Dave gives some great examples. But that's the profit path methodology. Why it's beautiful is it's simple, it's laser focused, and you're going all in on one thing and speaking the language of that impact prospect and crushing it and dominating in that market. And we've done that with clients, and then they go like, man, we're on top of this market. And we're like, great, let's find the new profit path. And we just systematically build out their business and grow the whole thing, but focus kind of on like one thing at a time. So because speaking to everybody never works. Speak to somebody and find their pain points and then dominate. And that's the biggest thing. Yeah,
dude, that's incredible. So as we close, just reiterate the three things. That
Microsoft Clarity. Heat map tracking, put on a landing page, see what the user's actually doing on there. That's clarity.microsoft.com. Semrush.com. You can see what type of ads your competitors are running, the ad copy where they're sending landing page. Just get ideas, help you brainstorm, see what other people are doing. And then the profit path methodology, which is what we do. So I've given away some kind of tricks of the trade there, but like for 5K, like when you're a CEO who wants to truly grow your business, you're a founder who wants to truly grow your business, that's what we do at 5K. The profit path methodology grows businesses. It gives you the life you want, the life that your employees want, like to take you to the next level. It's not just kind of running ads and reporting on click-through rates and that sort of thing. So it's just getting serious about business growth. Yeah.
Well, dude, thank you so much for coming on today.
It was fun.
Listeners, thank you for listening, and tune in for the next 5K5.